And the challenge with that is that I don't have any knowledge of this rig yet, which means that when I try to animate this weapon, it doesn't animate. So I'm basically just rigging everything from scratch again, trying to make a future-proof rig. Tomorrow I will try and import it into Unity. Hopefully it will just work like magic. We'll see about that.
At the moment I'm working on implementing the animations that Ronnie has done and getting them into the game and getting them to animate properly. Yeah, so I take all the different animations like walk forward and left and so on, and I put it into a system where it plays the right animations, like walk left when you actually move to the left and so on.
It looks a lot better now. A lot of things has happened to the rig and the animations. I have built up the character rig from scratch and custom made it to what we needed to do. Like the whole camera system and the weapon hook up to the character is made from scratch, and it's done differently than before. And the Marine's arms are attached to the weapon, so they will always follow the weapon. And that means that I can move this bone around wherever I want, and we will still keep the perfect first-person view. And that's pretty awesome and very useful. I can control how much animation I will have on the camera and the weapon. And that way we can apply the animation to the camera and the weapon afterwards in code with Mickey's dynamic animation system.
The weapon as it used to be looked like it was just glued to the screen. It could have just been a texture, basically. So to make it look a lot less static and more real, well, we tried to give it weight and to make it react on the different forces that the Marine experiences. So when you rotate, then that's gonna be evident in the way the weapon is animated. We've created this system that's completely dynamic much more so than the weapon was previously. It was kind of dynamic, but it didn't take quite as many things into account as the new system does. While I work with it, I try to set it tweak it to some settings that I think look pretty good. But then everybody has an opinion about how the weapon should behave. Sometimes there are a bit too many chefs in the kitchen, but that's how it is.
I think that's a bit closer.
That's awesome.
But is it beyond awesome?
But anyway, it turned out to, the critique that I got for the first iteration that forced me to take a go at it again, and the result was really good, so it was a good thing, even though it was a bit annoying at the time.
I think this looks and feels very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that we're gonna have like a really smooth and lifelike experience, and that it's most of all that it's going to respond appropriately no matter the situation. That's the whole point of doing it dynamically and taking all those forces into account.
I think getting the new animations and rig into the game will be a big milestone for me and Miki, because we've been working on this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now.
Well, hopefully it's gonna make the game feel a bit more complete, not quite so bare bones as it used to be.
And we had a lot of problems with it to begin with that we hopefully have solved now, so I'm just looking forward to get it into the game and see it working on Steam.